So I didn't make a complete stop. I didn't even make a stop.
You know why he pulled me over? I was driving a Mercedes. That's why he pulled me over.
This woman is so sure she stopped her vehicle at the red light. Or did she?
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're charged with going through a red light on Eddy Street and Dudley Street.
I'm innocent.
You're innocent?
Yes, I am. I have my photos here, and I am in that area a lot because my doctors are there. You can see, I believe, in the first photo that I did stop.
As evidence, you have a photograph
I do.
showing that you stopped.
Yes, my brake lights are on at the red light, so I did stop first, and then I proceeded after I stopped to make my right-hand turn
The judge expressed doubt about her testimony.
on Dudley Street.
Ms. Coombs, I can tell you that I have not yet seen a photograph that shows a car moving. I know that you probably applied your brakes. That was captured in the video, but the question is whether or not you came to a complete stop.
Yes, I believe
And
that
you-
I
and
did.
and you did. Okay,
Here's a look at the evidence.
we're going to look at it.
All right.
The light is red. Your vehicle is coming. The lights are on.
I didn't even make a stop. But I thought I did, though.
Well, maybe the third time is a charm. We'll look at it once more.
Let's try
We'll try once more.
one more time.
Okay, watch this. Lisa, stop it.
Brake lights. Brake lights.
Inspector Quinn,
It appears she stopped, Judge.
you stopped.
I did. There's my brake lights. I
There you
did
go.
stop.
Look, the car stopped. I told you the third time is a charm, Inspector
See?
Quinn.
There's my brake lights.
You stopped?
I did.
You wanna-
And there's the red light.
Yeah.
And I stopped, sir. I did.
I think sarcasm is lost on her.
I did. I didn't.
Fourth time. Let's look at it once more.
No, nope. I believe I stopped. Red light. I put my brakes on, yeah.
Unsurprising that she still claims to have stopped.
You did.
I did.
Clear and convincing, you stopped.
It's up to you.
The fifth time was the charm, Judge. It's up to you.
Here's Judge Frank Caprio's verdict.
I have your record. You have a completely unblemished record. I'm going to charge you $35 court course.
Thank you.
Okay, beautiful stop. Good luck.
A man believes he alone should be responsible for his safety and not the government. Is he dumb or right?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mr. Somerville, you're charged with not having your seatbelt on.
Yes.
All right, now I'm going to just go through something. I want you to listen. Okay? You were due in court last month and you did not appear. You were defaulted, and then you filed a motion to vacate the default. You have to usually explain why you want the default vacated, why you didn't appear.
His reason for not appearing was amusing to the judge.
Usually people say I was sick, I was out of town or something, but I did nothing wrong. Inspector Quinney did nothing wrong. That's his excuse.
That's a defense, Your Honor, not an excuse.
Did you have your seatbelt on?
No, I didn't have my seatbelt.
Here's his testimony.
I find it to be stupid, quite honestly. And for the reason, if I don't take my medication, I offend myself. If I don't have my seatbelt, who did I hurt? Who was threatening? I was not driving erratically. I didn't go against the light. What kind of law is that other than extracting money from people? It's a good idea. I understand you care about me. When I'm sick, you don't come to my attention. I do everything possible to abide by the rules and regulations of the country. I got children, I got grandchildren, I got great-grandchildren.
Apart from that epic testimony, he believed there was an ulterior motive for being pulled over.
You know why he pulled me over? I was driving a Mercedes. That's why he pulled me over.
You drive a Mercedes?
Yes.
He would reveal that when he came to pay his fine, it wasn't what he expected.
But I came to pay. I came to pay the money. And then they jack it up almost 100%, like a long shot.
Oh, I see. It was $40 plus $35 court
Yeah.
costs. Oh, I see what you mean.
Your Honor, that's because he obeys all the laws and all the rules.
I got it.
He missed the court date. That's the $35 charge.
Judge Caprio would explain how the law works to him. Check it out.
Mr. Somerville.
Yes, sir.
I can see you haven't had anything on your record. You present yourself very well. You're very articulate. Purpose of having this seatbelt law is to protect people from themselves. The statistical data is such that when there are accidents, people who do not have their seatbelt on, right, are more prone to injury than people who do have their seatbelt on. As a matter of fact, an awful lot of people's lives have been saved because they had a seatbelt on. If they didn't, they would be thrown from the vehicle and whatnot. So That's the purpose of it. It's to protect you from,
I understand that.
not only from yourself, but from other people who may be negligent in the operation of their vehicle. It's a public safety issue.
Here's his response.
It's a good idea.
Inspector Quinn, now it's a good idea.
A good idea.
And you don't face the $35 fine.
All right, Mr. Somerville, you came here to pay the $40.
Yes.
Okay, and they try to charge you $35 court cost.
Exactly.
I'm going to waive the $35 court cost. It's going to cost you $40.
I don't. Okay.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Is his opinion right or dumb? Let us know in the comments. A motorist offends Judge Caprio when he has a dumb excuse for why he has never paid his tickets.
We're going to go through them one at a time, okay? First of all, you have a Chevrolet. That's what you're driving now, right?
Right.
And you have 5 overnight parking tickets on the Chevrolet. You have a previous court judgment served, $315. You didn't pay it, even though you came in, you promised, I'll pay it, you didn't pay it. Since then, you have another $595 in parking tickets.
500.
No, not 500, 595. Granted, that 595 is without penalties. Those were the original tickets. The triple amount is $1,500.
So, why didn't he pay any?
Though they were paid.
You thought it was paid?
A friend.
A friend?
I gave him the money.
You don't expect me to believe that. I don't believe
She was my friend, so I thought she would.
I don't believe. Do you believe that?
No.
We're going to do something that makes sense here. I'm going to make this the total amount due, what you owed before and what you owe now. It's going to work out a payment plan with Alyssa right there. If you don't keep the payment plan, the car's not going to get booted, it's going to get towed. A substantial break, $715. I don't care if you pay $10 a week. You're going to have to pay it.
With his car on the line, if he defaults this time, he better have a good excuse. This motorist is stuck doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Jesse Ramos.
Hi, Your Honor.
Jesse, you have 7 unpaid parking tickets. They're all on Vernon Street. You were before me before, I believe. You paid 37 or 33 parking tickets. Why don't you buy a parking pass?
Because this keeps happening to me. I keep getting tickets, and then I just don't have the money to pay for them. Then they add up.
Makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. My car was broken down, and I couldn't afford to tow it. I also just got it towed wrongfully 2 weeks ago from Benefit Street. Ticket waived for that because the date was wrong. So I just have a lot of unfortunate other circumstances coming up. I work 4 jobs all out of Providence, and I'm just trying to park in front of my apartment, and it's just not going well for me.
This is exactly what you told me last time.
The judge explained what he could have done.
You can't park overnight in Providence, the city ordinance. However, you can buy a parking pass for $100 that will allow you to park for 1 year, parking $20 a night parking. So it's either $140 a week or $100 a year. So we know you didn't major in economics. We know that,
No,
right?
no.
Okay. I'm going to charge you $60 for these tickets.
I really appreciate that.
What you just told me, right, is conclusive proof that you can afford to buy a parking pass.
Yes.
Right. You work 4 jobs. Even if you don't even get minimum wage, you make enough money to buy the parking pass. Pay the $60 today and buy the parking pass.
Absolutely.
You're going to do that.
I promise,
Right.
yeah.
He better not be coming back.
Now, when you come back again, there'll be no more breaks for you.
Deal. Good
Okay?
deal.
All right?
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Good luck.